stream. Today I'm going to finish the McDonald's. We have the layout of the building so far done. In the last stream, the last time I was streaming, I did this main area, all this area. I got the old drive-through order thing from the old McDonald's.
I don't know what's wrong.
Getting angry.
Like I'm work or something.
Alright, let me clear my inventory.
Oh my god, it shows my freaking
to a girl from getting more power. It seems like ultimately the only thing that was able to stop her was herself.
All I know is that new kids are popping out.
October of last year, the final grasp to try and get some money out of her fans via the meme coin launch, which is always a bad idea. Coffeezilla covered that. Bless Coffeezilla, he actually made a video. It seems like he was during a thunderstorm or something.
My brother.
In his house. Did it in complete darkness.
A broom.
Doing that. But the whole meme coin scam blew up. Hawk to a girl
Quartz
disappeared
bricks.
for a long time. At one point, she popped her head back up. She did a podcast with Facebook.
Shut up!
Got deleted after like a day because apparently.
Tell this fucking kid to be quiet.
She had disappeared for months, guys, and it was only recently. podcast taking multiple.
Shut the fuck up!
And like I said,
I can't say it. I'm on stream.
How much?
Episodes get significantly less
Nope.
than they used to. So it seems like this is the final grasp of her internet career. This is why she did the episode.
Fucking wild.
You're stupid. I have left that people want to hear from me. So we're gonna take a look at this. I have to say, before I show you the clip.
Why is this even here? Because there's like no door IRL right here.
Other people, and she just wants you.
Shut up, dude.
So
you need to delete yourself.
And honestly, I'm kind of disappointed that it doesn't seem like she's going to face any
what?
Okay.
Are we fucking hearing this?
No, you're clean. You can do whatever you want.
Are we hearing this?
We're cool with that. No big deal.
This motherfucker thought we was finna agree.
A quick word from today's sponsor. Long-time viewers of the channel know I got this desk from a sponsorship with FlexiSpot last
That's some
year,
freak shit.
and it's by far the best desk I've ever owned. It's the E7 Plus standing desk, and I use it like you see it now to film my videos, and then raise it up when I'm writing scripts. It has powerful motors that have a 500-pound static load capacity, which is enough to easily lift me, and the motors are so super quiet and operate so smoothly, a quarter on its side won't even.
They need to make blocks of quartz stairs. Or block of quartz stairs.
So when FlexiSpot reached out,
what?
They had a great item that goes perfect with my desk.
I can't hear. I'm hearing a goddamn jet engine.
Stupid thing doesn't.
Okay, I heard you the first time. I'm hearing a goddamn jet engine. Leave me alone.
It works great, and I'm more than happy.
It's in idle mode at 35,000 feet above the Pacific Ocean, going to Hong Kong.
It has a total of 9 levels of incline adjustment.
Yes, I'm being specific about it.
3% incline, all the way to
what,
12%
nigga?
Incline to increase the difficulty. It even has a Bluetooth MP3 connection, so that you can jam out to your favorite tunes while getting.
Block of quartz. Quartz bricks. Quartz brick stairs.
It comes with a 2-year warranty.
That's what I meant.
FlexiSpot's Memorial Day sale is running from May 19th to the 28th, with site-wide discounts of up to 65% off. If you're thinking about upgrading your workspace, now is the perfect time to do so. Check out the link down below, as well as coupons to save even more on the E7 Plus standing desk or the treadmill.
Hey guys, it's finally time that we get into the meme coin disaster and address everything that's going on, and we can finally tell our truth about it as we know it, and I finally get to tell my
the
side
McPlay place.
After reading all the comments and everything people have been saying about it, I thought it would be best if I just sat here and addressed it myself. So why are you just now?
Why is my brother being a fucking baby, dude?
But I couldn't at the time. Because of all the legal stuff going on, I was in an open investigation, going to see the FBI, and then he reached out. Well, I think somebody else reached out too, but they ended up not wanting anything.
Please.
Everything else was shut down. I don't know, it was very stressful because I couldn't get my point across.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Yeah, that was stressful. It was stressful.
Alright, so this particular clip at the beginning starts talking about the meme coin scam. And the first thing I want to say,
The meme
it
coon.
seems incredibly scripted. I forget the name of her friend, but the friend's questions that
There's
she
a
asked her
freaking
do
mission
not seem
on
natural at all.
Call of Duty Modern
This
Warfare
seems
3
like it was
called Black
completely
Tuesday.
scripted out by her
Grrr.
later says she has a PR team.
Destroy the
So
enemy
this is
jamming
not
tower
real
in Manhattan.
natural at all.
Fox.
She talks about how how people were calling her a scam.
Hon, everybody side bow.
Government.
Fox, is there a way, is there like a McDonald's Playhouse tutorial? Cause
It doesn't look like she's going to be punished at all for this by the government, but I will say there's
the McDonald's I'm basing this McDonald's off of
if you do know,
has a play place in it.
sometimes the federal government can take a long time before they prosecute someone. Particularly, I did a video on BitConnect. There's the Craig Grant and Trayvon James, who were two of the biggest promoters of BitConnect. They actually did the same thing where they had to go talk to like FBI agents. And just now, I think it's like 5, 6 or 7 years later, actually after BitConnect, one of the biggest scams at the time back in 2017 and 2018, only now are they being punished and they have to actually pay money for it. So sometimes things can take years for people to actually, who promote these scams to actually be punished. Now, in this particular instance, probably not. She's probably not going to be punished at all.
So how'd you even get introduced to like the crypto space?
I mean, it was just like any other deal that gets
The
brought
Google
to
car in the McDonald's drive-thru. I wonder who's driving it.
by different people. I don't know, I was very hard to persuade at first because I've never heard anything good about the space, like Bitcoin, crypto. I've never heard anything good about it. And I didn't know enough to really get into it, I don't think, but I finally just, I don't know, I finally gave in.
Alright, so this particular
separate
clip I do
drive-thru
not like
windows.
at all. She tries to spin it like she didn't know anything about crypto, and it's something she was kind of like, she was badgered into. I didn't want to do it, guys.
I like how the person in the fucking drive-thru just sees the Google car
Well, she was making
going
absolute
by.
bank off of this one meme. She, like I said, she had her own dating app. She had a merch line. She had her own, very successful at the time, a very successful podcast. Talked to getting millions of views, right?
Talk to her and spit on that nigger.
There was no reason or need for her to do a meme coin launch, right? That ended up in a scam. There was zero reason for her to do this. She was making more than enough money. So for her to spin this like as something like, oh, I didn't, you know, I kind of got badgered into it. Not true. Now, I'll try and find the clip, but there are several clips of her before the meme coin launch where she was talking about several people she had on her podcast. I think at one point she had Mark Cuban. And she
Mark
asked,
Cuban?
What kind of cryptos are you in?
And of all people, Mark Cuban?
If I launch my own coin, would you invest in it?
Oh yeah, if I want a meme coin, can I give you some tokens?
Yeah, I'll give you my wallet. I'll give you my wallet.
Okay.
Are you sure you're gonna launch? I don't know. I'm not as big a fan about meme coins. But you can make some money from it. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
So this was something that was planned out for a while. This is how she's presenting.
That's your echo, you fucking...
She got badgered into it. Didn't really want to do it. I don't believe that for a second, and in my opinion, you shouldn't believe that for a second either.
So did you make anything from the coin at all?
So the only thing I made from it wasn't even from the coin. I got paid a marketing fee. That's all I made. I did not make a dime from the coin itself.
So you got paid for promoting it, or?
Just promoting it and putting all the work into it, like the videos and stuff that I do for him to post, that's what I got paid for. But the coin itself, like anything that was raised from that coin, I did not make a dime off of it. But
What?
like everything I paid for, like PR crisis, a new lawyer, stuff like
all
that.
that money went to that?
Every bit of it went to that. So I mean, I've really come out with nothing.
All that trouble for nothing, guys. She wants you to feel bad for her, guys. All the people that lost money investing in the scam, don't feel bad for them. Feel bad for the Hawk Tuah girl, because she was hoping that she could make millions of dollars off of this, and she didn't. She only got a marketing fee, and then she had to spend all of that on lawyers and PR stuff, guys. So I truly, I know I'm just like you. I feel terrible for the Hawk Tuah girl, because when a scammer scams people, they deserve to make millions. I have trouble saying that with a straight face. They deserve to make millions of dollars, guys. They should not have to spend their hard-earned scam money to defend themselves with a PR team. Now, jokes aside, being serious, the one thing that was smart in her case. I don't think she was smart enough to do this, but she had a lawyer. The one thing that was marginally smart for her to do was to just receive a marketing fee. If this is true, I don't know if it's completely true, but just to receive a marketing fee as opposed to getting a bunch of money from the actual sale of the coin, if what she is saying is true. Because I think that particular instance is why she was not in the lawsuit, and is why she probably will not be prosecuted.
Shut up. Fucking hell.
If she received money directly from selling the coin and stuff like that, she would probably be in much bigger trouble than just receiving
I have no clue.
for the actual coin.
I have no fucking clue.
I'm not trying to, I'm not trying to give her a pass here, obviously.
Shut the fuck up,
She
you.
still very much is to blame for this, but I think that's the one reason she's in less trouble than she actually is.
What the fuck?
She only got a marketing fee for this.
Do you remember when we went to the Bitcoin conference too?
Yes.
And they told us that like they were a really tight community. We sat there for how long? It was a few hours.
For hours, yeah. We
And
met a
we-
lot of people, but
I'd say probably night.
Tester Up is a scam.
It takes two to make a thing go right.
Okay. You said it's a scam, but you made $81. Does that make sense to you? Especially if you're admitting you made
Only if you
money?
turn the car off.
Yo, my brother's saying a bunch of cuss words, dude.
I've been using this.
God damn.
And I'll tag their account in my caption. If you guys want to try it. So pretty much, this person.
I don't hear her doing anything
only made
about it.
because I said I made $200.
I can't touch him.
Clearly,
No, I'm not. That's not weird.
it's working. You just
I'm just saying.
longer. And
I can't fucking smack him.
I played 2 more games.
Cause I'll get in trouble.
$90 and Matchmasters for $83. Obviously, it's not transform your life in a day money, but 2 makes a big difference.
Oh
so as I
my
said before,
god.
don't sleep.
Someone just put highlighter in his hair.
Caption, and the link is gonna be in my try it.
That's fucking wild work, man. Wild work.
That's just diabolical.
I know. It makes two to make a thing go right. Dude, I was putting this as a fucking block of quartz. Like, are you serious right now?
Okay.
What kind of shark is that?
Are you serious right now?
They're also sometimes called leopard sharks.
I'm Aisha Wyatt.
Pretty easy to spot because of their unique spots and stripes.
Nice. What about the black and yellow one?
That's called a batfish.
And who is this big guy?
That is a Queensland grouper. They can grow to a length of over 8 feet long and weigh over 800 pounds. Would you like to know anything else about the grouper?
Yeah, I just said my Need-for-Speed Heat's having a problem.
It's being buggy.
That's not gonna do anything.
The people, but I couldn't tell you what any of them
I didn't
did.
understand any of it at all.
The only thing I remember about that day, some guy handed me like a printout coin. Do you remember that? And you're supposed to scan those.
AP.
Oh, yeah.
I remember I got one of those. That's the only thing I can tell you about that whole day. Like learning wise, I feel like I did not learn anything in there. But I also can't pay attention to stuff like that.
That's true.
Alright, so she's trying to pass it off like she had no idea what was going on. She doesn't know anything about crypto. Guys, she went to a conference and she wasn't able to pay attention. It's her ADHD is acting up. It's not her fault at all, right? Like I said, I don't believe that at all. The clip of her with Mark Cuban, she was talking about she clearly knew at least a little bit about it before the scam
David.
happened, and she was asking a bunch of questions about that. Now I think she's trying to pass it off as she's just this innocent
Yeah, I
little
know,
girl
I heard him.
that had no idea what was happening and she was being taken advantage of.
So after I saw Michael Saylor speak at the Bitcoin
I was gonna say something about that.
some money into crypto, and I just want to say, oh my God, thank you so much, Mr. Saylor.
But I don't believe at all that she didn't know at all what was going on. She had at least a moderate understanding of crypto before she did the meme coin launch. She had talked to a bunch of people. She, as in her own words, went to a Bitcoin conference. She knew at least enough to know that
It
this
takes
was
two
data.
to make a thing
In
go
2025,
right.
or this was in 2024, she had a PR team, she had a lawyer. There should have been someone in her ear that would have been like, hey, this is a really bad idea. Don't launch this. You'll get in big trouble. People will hate you for this. Right? I don't believe for a second that there wasn't at least one person that told her this was a bad idea, but since it was easy money for her the marketing fee at least, she was like, you know what, I'm going to do it. So I don't buy this at all.
Point after the coin launch, the feds come to Granny's house and knock on her door, and she called me having a heart attack. Said the FBI is here after. What have you done? I was like, what? So I got their number and everything, and then I gave it to my lawyer, and then he talked to him a little bit, and they're like, oh, you're not in any trouble. We just want to ask you questions about everything. And then they wanted to see my phone, so I was like, okay, well that's not a problem. Like there's nothing on my phone I can hide. So we ended up picking a date to go up there. It was in Nashville, right? But we went to Nashville, and I went in this room full of men, basically, and they interrogated me, asking me questions, and everything else related to crypto. All the people in my phone I've talked to about crypto, they went through my phone. So they cleared me. I was good to go, and then the SEC picked it up. And then they didn't want to talk with me, but they wanted my phone. So I sent my phone off to them for 2 or 3 days, and I guess they cloned my phone, copied it, something. But they went through my phone, I was cleared from them, and I wasn't named on the lawsuit either.
That would have terrified me.
It was definitely scary, but at the end of the day, it's like something that makes you feel better, though.
Because you didn't have nothing to hide.
Yeah, I don't have anything to hide. I gave them everything on my phone. They went through it, they sent it back, and I was cleared. I wasn't named on the lawsuit. No. So like, legally, I was not in any trouble.
Okay, so for this part of the story, I do actually believe her that she was contacted and she had to go up and talk to the FBI and the SEC. But I can't actually find anything from them saying that they looked into this. So you basically just have to take her word for this particular part of the story. But I do believe that's what's happened, right? I've looked into other stuff like this, specifically with Big Connect and Trayvon James. He basically gave the same story where he had to go talk to them. He initially wasn't in any trouble, and then years later, they charged him with something. So I don't know specifically. She says that they cleared her. I don't know if they told her that, like, they wouldn't come after her later or anything. I don't know specifically what they said to her, but generally that's how it works. First they bring you in, they interrogate you, and then maybe later, they might charge you with something. But that particular part of the story, I do believe did happen. What's interesting is she gave them her phone, and they basically cloned it. There are other people involved. Doc Hollywood. He was the big guy kind of behind the scenes. I did a whole video on him. He was the guy kind of behind the scenes. And if she gave them her phone, all of the messages, if it was on her phone, with Doc Holliday, are going to be on there. So he could potentially be in very big trouble if the federal government, if the SEC now has access to her phone and all of the messages. He could be in very, very big trouble. All the other people involved in this could be in serious big trouble.
It makes me feel really bad that they trusted me, and I led them to something that I did not have enough knowledge about. Like, I did not have enough knowledge about crypto to be getting involved with it, and I knew that. But I got talked into it, and I trusted the wrong people, so that screwed me.
So right there, she had the chance. She could have apologized, and I don't think it wouldn't have made everything better, but I think a lot of people would have appreciated if she actually apologized there, but she didn't. She chose to go the opposite direction, and she's like, guys, I got screwed. I didn't know what I was doing. I got involved in something I shouldn't have, and the other people screwed me, guys.
GSC Deal Days means big savings all week at Tractor Supply. Buy 3, get 1 free on dog and cat treats. Save $400 on the Coleman Go-Kart, plus online deals and free shipping only at Tractor Supply.
Yo. What?
Apps. Deep fried fist bumps for your mouth. Grab 3 apps for $6. Why the sheets not?
Alien anal probe.
Screwed me, guys. Right? No accountability taken there whatsoever. So obviously, that's not going to play well. I'm sure her PR team, her legal team was probably like, hey, don't apologize.
We do not
she
care.
actually apologized and said, like, you know, I shouldn't have done this. I'm sorry you all got screwed over because of what I did. Potentially that could open her up to some legal issues, so that's probably why she just doesn't come clean and say sorry. But she tries to play this off as she got screwed. Now, I think in another clip she actually talks several times about, she doesn't specifically say who was running the meme coin, but she says the other guy that she was involved with. And she specifically, I did a whole video on this months ago. I believe the other guy she's referring to is Doc Holliday. He's the guy that was on the Twitter space with CopyZilla. He's the guy that was saying like, hey guys, you know, it's just a meme coin. It's just for fun. Nobody's going to get screwed over here. So that's the guy she's kind of trying to pass the blame to. But ultimately,
I'm probably gonna have to extend the drive-through.
And I think she got off way too easy in this case.
What, nigga?
There you go, guys. That is the, hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully that is the end of the Hawk Tuah Girls saga. Like I said, the podcast is getting very little views now, and it seemed like this was the one last thing that people probably wanted her to talk about, was come clean about the whole meme coin thing. And even that didn't get many views, right? There are other people who already put out videos talking about this, which have like 150,000 views. Pyro Live did a video about it, right? The actual podcast where she talks about it only has 23,000 views at the time of.
I said Fox Buddy.
So other people are farming her for more views than she is actually getting.
I said my answer already.
So I think at this point the Hawk Tuah career is over. I'm sure she'll try and do the podcast for a little while longer. But I have to be honest with you guys, the podcast that she's doing, they had a bunch of celebrities on. She's obviously not editing it herself. There's a whole team running this podcast. And just what I know from like doing my own YouTube channel, I do it myself. That podcast has to be incredibly expensive to run.
Cool.
And the amount of views they're getting now, she still has sponsorships on some of the podcasts. But even with sponsorships, the amount of views they're getting, there's no way that podcast is profitable anymore.
Alright, so this is what the McDonald's looks like currently.
She needs to start getting way more views,
Its current stages of development. New this week, like new vehicles.
On the water money laundering missions. We had this for the car wash
Besides
3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago we
like,
had the Higgins Heli Tours, and now we are having the smoke on the water. And if you have GTA Plus, you will get 4 times pay on that. So instead of making 35 grand if you're normal, you'll get 70, or if you're GTA Plus, you'll get 140. Also 2 times GTA Money RP on Lamar contact missions, short trips, and featured series. As well as that, you're going to get 2 times production speed on the Biker Weed Farm stock and the Nightclub Organic Produce stock. So not too bad at all. This week we have some returning featured series, as you can see on screen right here. The Hunting Pack Get Lamar, the Hunting Pack Remix, and then Hunting Pack 5, 6, 1 and 3, or Running Back 1 and 3. As far as your weekly challenge this week, if you complete any 3 Smoke on the Water missions, you'll get an additional $100,000. So if you just do 3 this week, that'll be $210,000 plus the $100,000 bonus. That's $310,000. Your FIB priority file this week is going to be the Project Breakaway file, and let's move on to discounts. You're going to get 30% off the Weed Farm businesses. So to do this, you need to own an MC Clubhouse, and then you can purchase a weed shop. So if you want to upgrade your location, or if it's your first time buying one, you're going to be able to purchase it for 30% off. And this week you'll also get 2 times speed on this. So not too bad. And if you own Smoke on the Water, you'll get an additional 35% boost in your sales. Moving on to vehicles, we have the Shyster Deviant, typically $512,000, on sale for $307,200. No trade price on this and not a removed vehicle. We have the Vapid Trophy Truck up next at 40%. All the vehicles are 40% off this week. Typically $550, on sale for $330,000. No trade price and not removed. Next up, we have the Imponte Nightshade, typically $585,000, on sale for $351,000. No trade price and not removed. The Lampadati Novak is up next, typically $608, on sale for $364. No trade price and also not removed. The Nagasaki Strider, typically $670,000, on sale this week for $400,000.
on.
But this one does have a trade price, so make sure you get that unlocked so you can pick it up for 301,500. This is also not a removed vehicle. Next up, we have the Lampadati Casco, full price of 904,000.
Costco?
On sale for 542,000, and this one also has a trade price, so make sure you unlock that, and you'll get it
The
for
freaking car they had to get from
also not a removed vehicle.
Brashkovsky in the prison break house.
Next up, we have the Fister Comet
I know.
Safari, typically 710,000, on sale for 426,000. No trade price and not removed. Since we're going to have another season of snow, since GTA 6 isn't coming out this fall anymore, this isn't a bad vehicle for the snow. I definitely recommend picking it up. The Obey 8F Drafter is up next, typically 718.
Got that for free last year.
130,800. No trade price and not a removed vehicle. The Pegassi Zentorno, typically 725,000, on sale for 435,000. No trade price and also vehicle. Next up, we have the Western Power Surge, typically $1.6 million.
If you can put stripes on it, make the stripes black and the body or the main color red.
The Dinka RT3000, typically 1.7 million, which is insanity. On sale for a little over $1 million, but if you have the trade price, you can pick it up for 771, which is more realistic if you ask me. Also, not a removed vehicle.
Primary color red.
Terminus, typically 1.8, almost 1.9 million, on sale for 1.1 million and 26,000. No trade price and also not removed. The Maxwell Vagrant, typically a 2.2 million, which once again is absolutely insanity. On sale for 1.3 with a trade price of just under $1 million. Hopefully in GTA 6 they fix the economy, man, because this in no stretch of the imagination is worth 2.2 million. And lastly,
Jesus, how many grenades are they gonna throw?
The LF22 Starling, typically 3.6 million, on sale for a little under 2.2 million. But this also has a trade price, so if you have that unlocked, you can pick it up for 1.6 million and 50,000. Also, not a removed vehicle. So that's all 14 vehicles on sale this week, and let's move on. And as always, if you're still pinching pennies over in the gun van this week, you're gonna get 40% off the railgun. That is right, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, y'all motherfuckers better get the railgun if you don't got it.
Always like it when I remind you about that. It is incredible.
I do too. I've had it since day one.
Weapons in the game, I use it all the time. And if you have GTA Plus, you'll get 40% off the Precision.
COD?
Look, spinning the wheel this week. Your lucky podium vehicle.
Yeah, I played it.
Greenwood. And then over in the test track, your NS Army prize ride is going to be the ProGen GP1, aka the McLaren F1. And to get this, you're going to place top 5 in the LS Car Meet series for 4 days in a row. Speaking of races, your premium race this week is going to be Congestion Charge. Your time trial is going to be a Tongva Valley, and your HSW time trial is going to be Terminal to Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness.
Of course, Alex saved this.
Karen S95, and then over in the test track, we have the
picture of McDonald's.
This is a removed vehicle, so if you want it, you're going to have to come here to buy it, but you will be paying full price. Same thing for the BF Bifter. This is full price and removed, so you have to come here to buy it. And the Canis Kalahari, full price and removed, so you have to come to the test track to buy any of these vehicles this week. Over in Luxury Autos, we have 2 vehicles that are not removed. They're brand new vehicles. We have the Anis Hardy and the Overflawed Suzume. Over in Premium Deluxe Motorsports this week, we have the Nagasaki Hot Rod Blazer. This is removed and full price. We have the Dubachi Rapid GT Cabrio, removed and full price. The Dubachi Masacro, removed and also full price. The Vulcan Warrener, removed and full price. And the Rapid GT Classic, removed and full price. Over in the salvage yard this week, we have no claimable vehicles, but we did have 2 last week. You still have the rest of today to do that. If you want to check out the video in the description, that shows you everything you have the rest of today to take advantage of before the new week starts. But the Gangbanger Robbery is going to give you the Overflawed Tyrant, and that's the top tier.
Isn't that the biggest supercar in the game?
Standard tier, and that's the Duggan Robbery. And then another tier, we have the Ocelot Virtue, and that's going to be the Podium Robbery. And that is going to do it, ladies and gentlemen, for this week's weekly update. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We had our weekly update stream. Thank you to everyone who tuned in for that. If you want to get all of this information like 2 hours early, we stream the weekly update like 2 hours before this video comes out, and I give you all of this this information there. That's why we have this Taco Bell box. If you saw the stream and if you tune in, you know what that's all about. But we knew this week was going to be the smoke on the water because we had the first week was the car wash at 2 times money laundering. The second week was the Higgins at 2 times money laundering. They were going to do this one, the smoke on the water, for 2 times, but we had the 4th of July festivities in the middle, so that came first and this got pushed back. Now, like I say, if you want to check out everything that's on sale currently for the rest of today and all the businesses and bonuses and everything, the link will be in the description down below or maybe up here. Click on that so you can see everything. You got the rest of today to take advantage of, well, basically the next 12 hours. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow as always with a brand new video. Goodbye.
Bye.
Southport, a place with a killer past. In 1997, a fisherman terrorized a group of teens with his horrific hook.
You know,
it's 1997 all over again.
please, this is worse.
Another shitty horror movie.
They got drugs, right? The kid gets pulled over and like the mother shows up and then they wind up locking up the mother. Then the mother goes down. It's on 73 and a 55. They lock the mother up. Weed in the car. They take the mother to the who's now. The who's now.
So there's stuff in his car is what you're telling me?
That's what it looks like.
You're gonna get him out and look through the car?
I'm gonna search the vehicle. Hop out for him, bud.
Don't get out of the car! Don't get out of the car!
Hop out of the car.
Get out of the car!
Why? Get out of the car.
Get out!
Because it smells like weed in the car and they're shaking the car. Step back here. I'm gonna take a look through the car. Do you have anything in there besides a little bit of weed or anything? If you don't move, you are gonna get arrested too, ma'am. If you don't move, you need to leave my stop now. You need to leave my stop. Pull me over for speeding. What is that woman doing? This is exactly what I'm talking about, bro. Makes no sense. Are you insane? Makes no sense.
Huh?
You need to leave my stop now. Get back in your car and leave. I'm telling you right now.
I will be here with my people.
You're under arrest. You're under arrest. You're under arrest. Get on the ground. Nope, I'm not kidding you.
Yes.
Stop.
Get on video, Bryce. Get on video. Are you kidding?
Are you wanting to join? While being in Cooperstown.
What's he doing?
Are you kidding me?
What's he doing?
I did nothing. I stopped for
It's a cop show.
Stand up. Get out. You wanna go to
Dude, I miss watching Cops. Like the live body cam cop show. I miss that show so much.
You're under arrest.
Help! Stop!
I told you to stop. You don't get out of my face. You're gonna get tased. What am I doing? What am I doing?
Oh my God!
You're gonna get tased. I already have him on the way, bud. Stop.
I gotta extend the McDonald's a bit.
Give me a mother. Give me. I'll record you. You're under arrest. Mother, give me your phone. Put your hand behind your back. Bro is yelling, mother. Mother, no. You're arrest. Mother, give me your phone. Put your hand. Mother. Hand behind your back. No. Who the fuck said mother? Bro, I got your back and I love you. I'm not getting locked up for doing so. What the fuck's your problem? I'm not getting locked up. Fuck you. I go like this. I go, yeah, I'll see you at home, pal. Oh, you're a piece of shit. You think I'm running this? You think I'm gonna get thrown to the ground and get handcuffed? What? Fuck out of here. Oh, you're an asshole. No. Dude! Keep an eye on the... Yeah, who cares? What? Wow, that's fucked. You like that? You like the way you talk? You said you wouldn't go to jail for me. Bro, I'm not gonna get locked up. You got pulled over going 70, whatever you got pulled over doing. Okay, get a ticket, man. What am I gonna do? Go over there and start mouthing off the cop? You're under arrest. For what, motherfucker? You wanna go That he did nothing wrong. Stop. Sarah, put your other hand behind your back. Mother for nothing. Put your other hand behind your back.
He is pushing me down.
I told you. He's abusing her right now. Leave your hand behind your back.
Literally abusing her right now. Listen, I don't know why he's going this hard though. It doesn't make sense. Said you're under arrest. Like, he could have just said, listen, man, get back to your car, get back to your car. But she didn't listen, bro.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You can't breathe. Well, you gotta keep your hand behind your back. Keep your hand behind your back now. Now.
I can't breathe.
Now. Just listen.
I can't
Just let me punch you. You can't breathe. Touch me again, you're gonna get tased. You can't breathe. Touch me again. You can't breathe. You're gonna get tased. Yeah, I'm telling you right now. I'm not touching you, man.
Yeah.
No. I can't breathe.
This big box right here is where the play place is going to be.
No, let's not.
I just needed like a tutorial though for it. That's the thing. Or we can make a custom playhouse.
Back up. I do it illegal. Back up. What am I doing?
Sure, go ahead. Yeah, where you put your shoes in it.
Oh, I need a predator.
Yeah, I literally went to a play place on my brother's birthday.
Here's what I learned as a very young man. Go. Okay. I learned is this. You're not going to settle in the street. If the cop wants to put you in handcuffs, you'll have your day in court, you'll have your attorney, whatever it is. You think you're going to do this kind of shit on the street? Do not resist. Cops go on you. You comply. You're going to get there. They'll send mail, whatever it is you're going to do. And then you do what they do. You think you're going to do all kinds of resistance and go crazy? You can't do it. It doesn't work.
I'm not going to tell you again. What she did wrong? What she did wrong, sir? What she did wrong? Did you slam on the ground? Tell me. Tell me, please. Tell me. Hands are up behind your back. Hands are up. Hands behind your back. Hands are up. Behind my back. On the back. Go right now. Go right. Go. What did I do wrong, sir? Get back on the ground. Sir, why am I being arrested? Get on the ground. What am I going? Why am I being arrested? Put your hands behind your back. Why am I being arrested? Tell me. I'm illegal.
Look how dangerous are you? She said walk in the middle of the highway.
Why am I being arrested right now? Why am I being arrested right now? Tell me. Stop. Right. Get down on your knees. Down on your knees. Get down on your knees and wait.
She has a hurt hip? Stop. And she's got handcuffs on. She's running all over the streets.
Get down.
What do you mean this is Los' origin story? That doesn't even make sense. That's not even make sense.
On your knees. Get out. Somebody record this.
Somebody record this.
Record it, please.
The dining area is huge.
I'm okay. Just give me some minutes. You gotta do the thing. Stay down. Stay back.
Come on, stay here.
Can I get on my knees, sir? Get on your knees. I've been trying to. You're about to go on the tail and like, get on your knees. Get on your knees. What? Get on your knees. Why am I being arrested?
I'm sorry.
Wait a minute, Fox. When you're done with the playhouse, we're gonna move the shoebox to like, hold on, to right here.
Don't forget in the car. You stay right there. You just stay on your knees. Where's my phone? You gotta stay on your knees. Sir, I'm gonna stand up for me. Get in the car. Where's my phone? Stand up. You get in the car.
My local McDonald's has the shoebox over here, and I sat like in the corner right here.
Stand up. You're getting in the car. Hey, check.
And yes, I'm being very descriptive of this.
Get in the car. I don't know why you don't know how to listen.
showing up faster than the cops. Where is the backup? This is bad. Come to jail tonight.
He's gonna get some
Yep.
all over me.
Let's see, please. You are going to jail tonight. Kid me.
I'm gonna let Connor keep the house that I gave him. The full white one.
No one's gonna see you, bro. It's a fuck about Facebook. Make it a felony.
His boyfriend gave it to him.
Felony, please. Get your feet in there. And then we'll watch some Big Ed and Gina.
Who do you think?
Oh, there's a felony. Good job. I'm not doing anything wrong. Fine. Why am I being arrested? You're being arrested for what? Disorderly conduct. For what? And obstruction. Disorderly. Obstruction to what? Me. What did I do to you? Get in my face, bro. I did not get in your. I touched you once. I rubbed your shoulder once. You're going to jail too. For what? Are you sober right now? Oh, I'm 100%. You sure? Dude, he goes, I just rubbed your shoulder. What? You're touching a police officer. Like, I understand, but like, he's like, oh, I only rubbed you rubbed my shoulder. You don't sound very sober. Back here. Hands are, hey, look, hands behind my back. Look at him, he's going in your car. I'm doing nothing wrong. Just for a minute. You people need to move on to that lot up there now. What am I doing wrong? Besides speaking, get in the car. I know, I am gently. Get in the car. You can be polite, you know. Move your foot. How did they open up that quick?
Damn, I'm going to ride out and work all day. Having my legs cold.
Go into that lot now! Give me a minute. Will you tell them they can slow down? Jesus Christ. Hope you enjoy jail tonight. Your dick must be swole. Yeah, I'm out of breath. I got you. So, I just pulled him up for speed. Looks like he's got weed in the car. Mom pulls up on scene. I tried to tell her, hey, he's got weed in the car. I'm going to pull him out of his car.
Well.
She loses her, gets out of the car, starts interfering with my stuff.
Who?
And then I tell her to go on. She won't. Tell her she's under arrest. She says she isn't. We go from there. Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta catch my breath. Their whole family apparently is up there in that parking lot. I lost my flashlight. I've got their phones around here.
Alright, what?
Play the game. Oh, I should have a flashlight somewhere.
Alright, I'm gonna make a plaque real quick for the 2 people that died 2 months ago. Tomorrow it'll be 2 months on the dot since the fire happened. This guy's inviting me to play this guy invited me to a party and he's on Minecraft.
Why am I just reading Los's breathing patterns? Like, how does everything, because how does everything become an insult to me? I don't know.
There's nothing bronze. I guess I'll make it out of copper.
Yeah, I'm good, man. I just... No. So, I gotta stop this car. She was 73. So I said, well, I'm gonna get him out on the search car. Well, she doesn't like that. So, she's telling him not to get out. I get him out back here. She comes, started interfering with my stop. I tried telling her back in the car. She wouldn't listen. So I told her she's under arrest. So she's not under arrest. We wrestled. Took her down a few times. He kept getting in my face, kept trying to grab my arm. So she's definitely going to jail for obstruction, probably disorderly, and she spit on me. She is caught behind her back.
Yeah, the whole time I'm trying to get her cuffed, he's out of my face trying to grab me. I lost my flashlight. Had his ID right here. It's somewhere in the grass. Where the hell's my flashlight? Is that it? There it is. Yeah, I got my flashlight leads. But their whole family members are all in that parking lot right there. I don't know. They all were stopped, screaming, yelling. Well, he's at least getting a ticket for the speed, and then I think he should be charged disorderly. And let's see if I find any weed in the car. But there's shake and all sorts of stuff in there. And there's mom. That's mom's car. I think that needs to go to the impound lot. Tell you what, let's get let's just take her to jail. Okay.
I can't, dude.
Ryan and I will ID him. Okay. He'll get loose, but I want her off the scene. Oh yeah. I got his ID, so I'll run it real quick and save it and save the, I don't know if that's hers or not. Sounds good.
I'm busy.
I have it on video too, ma'am.
That's great.
So,
If you told me I couldn't stay with my 17-year-old son,
you're right.
then you forced me on the ground.
Shh, we're not gonna sit here and argue, ma'am.
Your job is on the fucking line. You don't know my connections. It's going on. It's going down.
Okay.
I will be. Yeah.
That's perfectly fine.
I hope your kids. I hope your wife. I hope they all get. Because you are a fucker. Karma.
Your kids and wife get flogged?
Gang.
What does that mean?
Nothing.
How dare you treat me and my son that way? Yeah. It's all fun and games to you, isn't it?
Not really. Is your name Jessica?
Say that.
Is that your name? Okay. Like I said, you're going to jail tonight. That's fine.
That's right.
Ew.
Here's his ID. So, alright, I'm out of here with her.
Yo.
Is this your phone? Do you want that to go with you or go to your son? Do you want to go with you or your... Alright, well, I'll just go with you then.
Motherfucking ass, I'm gonna blow this up on you.
Okay.
Why? You don't know who you...
Hey, I will get on.
I couldn't breathe. Who the f*** do you think you are? You don't even know what you did. What's your f***ing name, fat ass? Fat ass? Is that it? That looks about right. It's a little fat ass, a little... That sounds right. That's it.
Oh, wait,
You just lost your job.
She had to throw a fat ass in the thing.
You don't know who I know around here. There's no...
Well, funny. All of this shit is recorded. And what she tried to, when she's like all improved on everything, dude, this is out there for a whole time now. I think she's drunk.
Throw me down?
Fuck you.
Listen, you should just be like dudes average.
Sure. Did you I was gonna say, did you completely forget about the place?
Mother was taken to jail on the charges of obstructing and resisting arrest. She is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Connor, would you like to see the McDonald's?
Is that fat boy I hear?
No, unfortunately.
That's why I said unfortunate.
Meta,
Like,
let's trade Frank again.
Last time you got a policeman, Frank, at Fins and Friends.
Each year, thousands of adults lose
nah,
their
bro, get him out of here, bro. You saw me kill myself, bro. I feel, nah. Nah, I feel offended. I feel offended.
Niggerina.
Oh yeah.
Rockstar Games is a notoriously private company.
Roanoke, can we start a new party?
Release of GTA
Why?
looks internally at becoming
Because this guy's already trying to problems, bro. Tell me to kill myself.
past their front
Like.
doors, painting a picture of something akin to a video game.
Alright. First 5 seconds, bro. He's already starting problems.
Doors and rare looks at the seemingly reclusive founding Hauser brothers. So when it comes to investigating the 10 or so canceled single-player DLCs for GTA 5, any official word is hard to come by.
Like, let's get this clanker out of here.
Interviews with former employees and lawsuits are the name of the game.
Yeah.
But with that comes investigating Rockstar itself, filling in the gaps of how they make games, and also how they've changed in the decade between 5 and 6. The Lost DLCs hold a lot of secrets. The origins of online's most iconic pieces, the untold aftermath.
Bro, this guy is weird, bro. Just get him out of here, bro. This guy is so weird.
Mystery. This is the Lost DLC. Cross paths with Nico in the main story.
What's going on?
Vastly different to both what 5 would attempt later with its as Dan Hauser put it, precision of a GTA single-player experience, and massively multiplayer players suffer through connectivity issues and even broken tutorials as Rockstar continued to deliver heist moments. While work was ongoing, an update on Rockstar Newswire would not only tease online heists coming in 2014, but also, quote, continuing Michael Franklin and Trevor's adventures in Southern San Andreas, hinting at future single-player DLC. Rumors and speculation would begin almost immediately.
It's 6 or 5, dude. It's 6 or 5.
Forums would claim that data mining would reveal taking place in an expanded version of 5's prolific setting. Another group would begin to speculate that the UFOs and aliens seen in the base game were a hint to what was to come. The former would prove to be a hoax, only made up by a modern forum member who was tired of seeing the same three conversations dominate the site. The alien DLC, on the other hand, however, did hold some water.
Dirty clanker.
While DLCs we'll talk about later will have much more information, the one focused on an alien invasion, while corroborated by later reporting, doesn't seem like it was very far along. It would be mentioned in internal documents acquired by multiple leaders within the community, and be confirmed when 5's source code would be released several years later. However, little else is known. Other single-player DLC assets would end up in all sorts
because
of
it's
places.
Outlaw, I don't know.
However, the only thing that we've seen for sure from
like, put two and two, put two and two together, bro.
It's not much, to be fair, but some also point to mentions of Lord Zaphos on both Ron's radio show and the Cult Stalkers website as a potential alien overlord that would act as the antagonist. In addition, around the time these DLCs were being worked on and even subsequently canceled, coincides with the release of the PS4 and Xbox One enhanced editions, which included the railgun as a bonus weapon. It doesn't really seem to fit in with the main game, as before a lot of online games served offerings. Even if its design is based mostly on real-life electromagnetic firearms, I don't think it's completely impossible.
Probably is.
For me personally, this feels like an early out-of-the-gate idea as a sort of response to Undead Nightmare that was likely pre-production, but not much further than that.
Hey, Roanoke.
What?
Starting a party.
No.
ECPI
problem with your con. That's what I got a problem with.
CPI, you're definitely exposed to different aspects of the IT field. Their goal is to prepare you
Dirty Jap.
job market and risk as possible. It was an amazing
Dirty Jap.
Get started today. CPI.edu.
Yay, Barbara. You're a Jap. You're a little Jap.
That's why our superior auto claim service is there when you need it. We help you navigate the claim process, getting you back on
That nightmare that was likely in pre-production, but not much further than that. These What If DLCs were not only a load. On Long Island, not only would the cast for the Red Dead Redemption sequel begin production, but the original GTA 5 protagonist would return for the shooting of the DLC.
Hi. So are you gonna add more floors?
Modders, Chrome Mods, Tez, and Alexander Blade would post both on YouTube and the GTA forums data
He's making the play place.
select screen for one project named Trevor and another.
You at least gotta make a third floor.
The latter, it was
Or second floor.
check for something called SP_zombies internally, pointing to Los Santos being overrun by the undead.
Because that's what you actually do.
Sometimes referred to in the code and in forums as Project Norman, was another what-if style DLC in the vein of Undead Nightmare. With the intention of reworking large portions of the map to reflect a post-apocalypse zombie infection aesthetic, this project was primarily focused on Michael and his family at the center of the horde. That same data miner Tez would state on Twitter in 2019 that these were intended to take place in each respective ending, which would place this one in the timeline after Trevor's death, a sort of non-canon offshoot universe that could be changed like this without any lasting effects on the air quotes main timeline where
Oh my god, true.
this really feels like a step above what had been done before.
Yes!
DLCs. While they all did excellent jobs at juggling different tones, Liberty City is still Liberty City. If anything, speaking to the diversity of stories that could exist within Core's world. It also helps the same work. While there was new stuff in episodes, they weren't reinventing the wheel. From the way it sounds, however, Project Norman was.
Hold on, move real quick.
With quarantine zones and large dividing walls, Los Santos would be transformed.
A dick. Gran Turismo.
In December of 2023, when 5 source code would leak, 18 missions would be discovered, focused on the individual survival of Michael's family, a series of rescue and supply missions for medics, water, and weapons, all capped off with 4 radio missions, which I assume are focused on setting up a tower or series of towers to call for help. This is just a bit shorter than 4's own DLC, with The Lost and Damned and Gay Tony having 22 and 26.
Purple.
It's worth pointing out that both Stephen Ogg and John Montano have mentioned, hinted, or outright posted images of them returning to mocap. Ed Luke, who plays Michael, however, has mentioned that he knew DLC was the plan, but has never said if he is ever actually involved. Game design isn't linear. Norman is a much more involved rework than any other DLC that Rockstar had done before, so it's likely that art and asset work was being done extensively before any mocap would start. This is why there's extensive speculation that many of the assets in 2018's Arena War DLC were repurposed.
Kitchen's gonna be here.
With its Mad Max style fortified vehicles and decaying structures seen throughout.
Yeah, and this is the freezer with all the food.
Railgun, the hatches seen in the GTA
And this could be like a little break area.
or reused/unused asset. This would explain why a lot of the takedowns with it are focused on the head. It's worth noting, though, that Rockstar is a company that likes to wear its influences on its sleeve, and that it would be easy to point to even the slightest reference to a zombie apocalypse or alien invasion in the over 10 years of content that's been added to the online as reused assets. And that's not necessarily the case. Even Arena War references Mad Max Fury Road specifically, a film that came out after these projects were canceled. But in the case of the last big DLC, it's a lot easier to see where its pieces ended up, with one Los Santos landmark serving as a constant reminder of what could have been.
So listen, I just heard a casino opened up in town. Apparently it's pretty fun. Maybe you want to check it out.
For the first 6 years of GTA 5, the casino just north of Los Santos was a bit of a mystery. Its opening soon sign seemed to taunt players, and it wouldn't be until 2019 that we'd finally get a look inside. But in that original round of online updates, players uncovered unused voice lines from Lester, teasing that it was set to open its doors early. It seemed that its appearance on online was only half the plan, with it also making an appearance as a heist in a third DLC starring Trevor. Following the trio's work with the FIB in the main game, Trevor Phillips' industry was to get a bit of government funding, with everyone's favorite psychopath finding himself working for the IAA in a DLC known simply as Agent Trevor. Agent Trevor, referred to internally as Project Clifford, was to follow the third protagonist in a James Bond-style series of missions, investigating and going undercover with Iranians, Russians, and Koreans, doing a heist in the newly opened casino, chasing down bad guys on jetpacks, and even going to space, all while working against Miles and the sinister artificial intelligence Clifford. It was at least partially intended to be a return of the IAA cast of characters from 4, who were mostly cameos in the main game, as well as the original use for characters such as Agent 14 that would show up in later online updates. At 38 missions, it's by far the longest of either the episodes from 4 or Project Norman, but some of that can be chalked up to shorter heist prep missions, and it being further along in development than any of the others. Stephen Ogg, along with Senior Cinematics Director Joseph Rubino, both have spoken that production was ongoing at the same time as development for Red Dead 2, with Ogg in particular going as far to say that he had shot some stuff before the project went quiet.
I want to see what the kitchen looks like. It's just registered so far.
James Bond Trevor, he's still kind of a fuck up, but he's doing his best to pretend to be like, oh, we shot some stuff, and then it just disappeared and never did it, and they never followed up on it.
The counter? I don't know. I forgot this was even in the game.
Stuff, and then it just disappeared and never did it, and they never followed up on it.
Of the DLCs we've talked about, this one for me hurts the most.
Devin's not even in here.
It feel like a good, if not a bit too fantastical continuation to the canon timeline, but putting Trevor in the IAA plays really well to the strengths of 5 in the first place. Trevor as a character started his life of crime due to flunking out of the Canadian Air Force training program.
Yes.
There's sharp contrast between his larger-than-life personality and the rigid confines of military and government work, offering plenty of opportunities for him to clash with higher-ups or go on book. It's an extension of, honestly, what I think is his strongest...
Someone commented on my stream. Probably a bot. Oh, it's the guy from last night.
5 did best in general. It's big, over-the-top...
An actual normal person. David and John Productions.
Story. Crashing a biplane into the back of a C-130, interrupting an IAA interrogation, or just the entire...
So far this is our McDonald's progress.
And more of that was likely to come with Agent Trevor. The added benefit of gadgets like the return of jetpacks and cute ranch cars. While a lot of these DLCs revolve around where do these assets end up, Project Clifford's origins are just as interesting, with it seemingly being connected to Rockstar North's canceled project, Agent. Pieces of Agent have been in the guts of a lot of Rockstar's work under the codename Jimmy for James Bond. From hiding in level code Los Santos to a slew of unused assets within Max Payne 3, inside the 5 source code from 2020.
The reason why it's doing that is because I'm looking at chat.
For a space station and another for an underwater level, with the latter even having assets made. Agent Trevor features both a space station level and a harpoon designed around increased underwater functionality. It's not a far stretch to speculate that...
No, sometimes at McDonald's, sometimes the first window's closed.
This isn't far off from A.
Like all the kitchen equipment will be... Hold on, let me use yellow as an example.
How Rockstar's co-opted ideas, names, and pieces from their other franchises to incorporate into the rapidly recruiting
kitchen equipment.
Speaking of which, while the other DLC's unused assets can largely only be speculated on, Agent Trevor's pieces are a bit
Oh, 2 people are watching.
most obviously a version of the casino heist movie.
Yeah, one's an actual human being. Thankfully. Alright. So, the main part of the building that's getting all of its work done is the play area, the McDonald's play place. Surprisingly. Okay, yeah, it worked. So the play place is getting done, and the kitchen's currently under development. The dining area for the McDonald's, not ready yet. Alright. Just use classic old Minecraft furniture. What the fuck? What am I hearing? This is like the second biggest project on Cooperstown, like, so far. I'm not saying, like, let me rephrase that. The smallest / medium-sized project. Because I completely leveled out 3 buildings in this general area. One was owned by Devin, or Carson, then was Devin's, then was mine. Leveled that. The old McDonald's completely got leveled. And the Gentleman's Club, which the memorial's right there for it, also got leveled. So that's 3 buildings in about 30 minutes of being leveled. What'd you say? Hi, nigga. No. Who you calling Edward? Doubt. That other guy said the word. Wasn't me. Bro. You know, we'll put banners of the city on the building. And this is the drive-through sign. It's where you, like, order food in your car if you're too fucking lazy to go in. Can I get a bun? Can I get a bun? Can I just get a hamburger bun? Oh yeah, he turned 50 yesterday. Okay, just pretend you gave me the bun. I meant to clear my inventory. No. No. Shush. Princess. Yo. In our server we use emeralds as like cash. He just cuts out, dude. That's wild. Oh, this sign has not been updated in a while. Yo! NASCAR GTA 5. What the fuck? Hot Ring Saber. Oh, we're going to Sonoma. Yes, you did. Your month has passed. This Dream Air and NASCAR sponsor, if the deal is going to continue through next year, then that means this deal has been going on since 2023. Well, not 2023, 2024. What do you want? Is this like a slide? Green. Yes. Shush. So I guess I'm gonna have like the hold on. I know. I was about to teleport to the other side of the damn place. Woman, men. Turd. You fucking shut me in here, you little prick. I guess. Your fucking buns. Please. I turned my phone off on accident. The Brickyard 400. Oh shit. Iowa corn powered by ethanol. Gang, just stop. Put the fries in the bag. Nah. Yes. Hold on, don't put these here. Make it like 1-1. Or actually, yeah, Fox is doing it. The main lobby. He said he was gonna do the lobby. He said he was gonna do it anyways. You're gonna burn down the McDonald's? Well, that's an arson charge. I'll gladly throw you in prison for it. Yes, he literally. Ow. Carry my. We're all back to the kitchen. I fucking can't, dude. Have you made any of these long chair and table things almost like a couch? Yes. You have a PS5? What's your username? Or actually, technically, you have my username. Just add me, cause of the stream. Holy shit, y'all are the biggest bitches ever. Shut up, nigga. Damn. Yeah. Fox, since we have stools, you can use those. Fox, since we have stools, you can use those. Fox, since we have stools, you can use those. Fox, since we have stools, you can use those. Shit. Oh my fucking god, I'm bullshit. And then we gotta make the to-go thingies. Did you shoot me a friend request? I don't see your name. Or did you add the wrong person?
Yeah, you're so close.
No. Hey, which account did you add by chance?
Don't quit, I have to take the truck over $4.
I'm Eat My Waffle. Bruh.
Fucking knock the goddamn hell out of you! It can't go in here. It can only go back there.
Yeah, he sent me a friend request.
Went in there with the fucking remote.
He got my name right. Oh, forgot to mention the S isn't capitalized. It had a fighter jet. It had a fighter jet profile picture. Or avatar. Connor, you mentioned the fucking profile yesterday. I am looking for the account. Is it Eat My Waffle 88? Me? Well, I'm basing this off of my local McDonald's. That's why it looks like this.
Over here they have a shoe thing and then...
The shoe thing is the blue thing.
Those, it's usually by the door. It's like you put your shoes on and then you leave. I like how every place is just built different, but we could all...
Alright, he added me back. Alright, we're inviting him. I don't know. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out.
My table's gonna be in the first place. I like watching.
There's Meme Lord. We're waiting for him to join. Shut up. Shut your fucking mouth. No, you're just being a creep. You need to leave.
I could get freakier. I get sad.
Fox, you should have made another slide that was on the higher part.
Eli, in the TV show,
Because
have you ever seen that guy that got trapped in the freezer for 6 hours?
I've heard a story about a guy getting trapped behind a freezer in a supermarket and he wasn't found until the store closed. Like permanently closed.
Like that. He was a delivery guy and then
had to do that.
I mean, yeah, you can build, but you just gotta find like a plot of land that isn't taken.
I think I've heard something about like a.
This guy right here, he's gonna spawn you and take you to a plot. Oh, my thing is acting up. Oh, you have a the furniture mod. Yeah, we do. And he's waving. He's the white guy. He's Steve. I'm stuck. He's gonna spawn you and take. What should I build it? What should I build if I find it? I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Oh. Yeah, I see. We gotta make the, you know, the little tablet things that they have in the McDonald's. Yes.
It's like a foot away from the counter.
Alright, listen. If he joins, don't shit talk him or don't say anything weird.
Yeah, fuck. They're usually like right here next to the long table, but I think this right here is too big.
I think the McDonald's is like 90% complete. A guy that is in my YouTube live stream.
There's usually two, but some McDonald's have three.
For me, my McDonald's only has like 2.
Oh, don't worry. I have a couple of the McDonald's Minecraft movie skins. I got Zombie Hamburglar and Devin Wines.
You're gonna walk in as that potion model and he's gonna be like, hey, do I get 50% off?
BAM! I need food. Oh, what food? What food?
Oh, I can't put ice in the freezer.
He doesn't have Minecraft. He had the disc version, but he lost it.
Dang, so what's the point?
Guys, I need food. Where's the goddamn cashier? I want the food!
Stop ringing the bell, Black!
He says he's just gonna listen to the stream. Do you got GTA by chance?
You're streaming right now?
Yes.
Good day, sir.
Can I get food?
I
want food. I want food or else I'm detonating this place.
I'm just some lazy freckled teenager, so I don't even know what the nigger I'm doing. Food! Food!
Well, all of us had a squeaky voice at one point. Me and Lord kinda is squeaky. He had GTA, but he quit it. Give me the food! Give me the food!
Pulls out 8 cheeseburger patties, starts grilling them like it's a fed party.
Oh yeah, who's that one other person?
8 cheeseburgers going to a fat ass! 8 cheeseburgers!
Yeah! I still got the disc. But do you got PS Plus?
Here, fuck.
Not Minecraft one.
Why are they just cold? Am I supposed to dance on it?
What the fuck? Alright, I'm gonna go get the McDonald's banner. The old one. Yes.
I was just showing you.
Oh, you could still play online? Shit, what level are you on GTA? If you remember, just give me like a guess. Cause almost everybody in the friend group's like a high ass level.
I'm almost 200. I'm 200 on PS5.
Can I not get the banner?
Like an abandoned McDonald's sign?
Oh no, it's the old McDonald's sign.
Don't you have McDonald's?
From the small one. His level is 80. He thinks his level is 80. That's all right. I mean, Fox is level 30. Fox is level 30.
Yeah, but wasn't that your uncle's account? You were telling me.
Roanoke, not to be rude, but your Minecraft avatar looks like if Cuphead and McDonald's collaborated together.
I'm Devin. What do you mean?
Hey, Devin! How do you fit through the door?
Like, oh my god, I barely fit.
Why you use
This
the banner
one.
for it? Just use a one quartz block and a paint. Why is it so low? There's usually like what you had it right.
Wait a minute, hold on, I gotta.
On BRB.
Because the screen is elevated, so it has to be. Wait, fuck, I'm trying to show you. Because it's not that far up, but it's not really small. Wait, put that down. Yeah, that's way too big. It's hitting the roof. So what I'm supposed to do? Why don't we take a look at that? This, and then what? Painting. Or, fuck, let me see that real quick. Let me see your banner. Down on. Because I know a way. It works for the cars where if you do it at once, it makes it look like a tire.
I'm gonna. Ow. He says he's gonna try and find his Minecraft disc.
And then the painting. Look.
I know he said he won't join, but if he does join sometime in a couple of hours, if anybody makes fucking fun of him, I will find a way to kick you out of the party, even though I'm not the party owner.
Fun of him, I'll only make fun of Fox.
You gotta make this double-sided.
Yeah, I know. But the thing is, with the banner, it's too high.
IRL, the machine is double-sided. There's one side there and one side here.
But, wait. No, that's way too big.
Hold on.
It has to be, somehow we have to get it as a half block here.
Hold on. I literally got away.
Slabs? Like, yeah, like that.
See?
And then, but I don't like that gigantic, or that basic shit. Alright, fuck, put a base down.
I need to find WD-40, if I have some, and spray it on the right analog stick.
Wait.
Oh my god.
Put the slabs down first.
Aaron Britnell.
Alright, there you go.
Alright, the McDonald's is fully done, I think.
That voice crack is wild.
Shut up, nigga. Be quiet. Fuck you! Shut the fuck up, dude. You need to die. You need to die!
At least it wasn't me, bro, because if I would have done that...
Fox, it's gotta be one.
No, this is gonna be for Devin. No. Make one table, but make it double wide. One chair, double wide table for Devin. Because he's gonna be right next to the bathroom, so he can eat some brownies out of the toilet. Oh, well, he's gonna hope it's brownies.
I'm so glad on how this McDonald's turned out.
Is this Devin's table?
Outside, this is the outside POV of the McDonald's. I might add ventilation to the building.
Yeah, I don't know what to do with the smoke over here. Like, make a chimney, but the smoke needs to be showing. It goes to about what? It goes to around 78 or 77. The smoke. Just make it at least 2 blocks so it goes above. Yeah, but I don't like that.
What's that building?
Oh, wait. What about some gray?
What meme word?
That one white and blue building.
It's the supermarket.
No, this one. Which big one?
Do you have a Walmart built?
Yes, a Walmart neighborhood market.
I know. One got destroyed.
One had heavily like corroded over time.
Dang.
Oh, Eli, show
And it turned into a fucking jungle.
Show them the shittiest Kmart in North America.
And they're somehow still in business, gang. They're somehow still in business.
What's still in business?
The damn Kmart. But it ain't closed.
We should shut it down to Animal House time.
If you fly over me, Connor, you'll see like an event happening this weekend.
Just demolish the Kmart at this point, gang.
We wouldn't demolish it, we refurbished it, because most of the shit...
Probably turn it into an actual full-blown Walmart.
Who's exactly, Eli, who's at the Hello Neighbor house?
It's Salt Crown.
Salt Crown.
Look at this! Look at this shit! Hello, I'm your neighbor. I might see you later. The incredible stick drift.
Oi, mate. Here's my
Guys.
crib.
Let's give it a house tour.
I say
I'll
no. I say no.
personally send you my controller. Just I need it for when I go on my PS4 to look at some porn.
Yo.
Can I see it, bro?
Yo.
Bet.
Dude, it's so weird seeing how this house that I fucking built myself gets turned into this monstrosity of an eyesore.
One-story house, and now it gets turned into a goddamn Hello Neighbor himself. He used like 4 different types of woods. We added the
No, Fox, you're not extending this.
We said it looked like the Hello Neighbor house, so we added the train tracks, but the eyesore...
Bro, I'm probably gonna fucking bulldoze this house. The cart's back here. It's on the back stretch.
Who even owns the Kmart? Devin Wine? Because they split it up?
Yes, they broke up. They're not married anymore, guys.
They probably won't give a shit. You don't even have to tell them.
Fuck. I knocked my headset off.
You gotta text it. If he remembers, then he somehow... Why is there a whore? No cows in Devin Wine.
Yes, Fox. Maybe. I want to get on GTA.
Yes.
Oh, this section right here hasn't even been fixed. I want to leave it like this.
Exactly why it can be shut down. And then there's a horse in how many blocks? What? 1, 2.
It's 3 blocks wide and 5 blocks long.
So 15. No. If we go in there, it's for a horse that's supposed to live in fields, just like black people. That's really.
And I'm surprised this hasn't busted.
You didn't see anything.
I've checked every box. Oh my god! The fish are everywhere! Move away. I'm gonna take a picture of this.
It smells like Devin. It smells like Devin.
It smells like curry. Seth Curry. I'm probably gonna ask Devin if he could close the Kmart down so we could fully renovate it. Yes.
It's not fully done yet because we're supposed to get it done pretty soon. Because you guys said we'll do it during July.
I'm fucking teleporting. Guys. I can't hear them. And meme lord.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why am I only able to hear you and not them? This is the Elkton Middle School. Nothing much yet. All the classrooms are empty. Besides, like, one main crucial thing, the cafeteria. That's not empty.
Wait, hold up.
What the hell? Bruh, ain't no way. Yes, besides the cafeteria, it is not empty.
The only good thing that I use is say Negro.
What the fuck?
Nigro. Say Nigro.
Oh my god, it got covered up. When you said that, Fox, it got covered up. I don't know if I went into my PlayStation menu at the perfect time, but that's fucking funny. Yes.
The score is literally given.
What the fuck? No, it would be here. Why is he playing ball? Turn that shit off. I might get copyrighted. What? She's gonna break a black guy's ankles. No racism. No racism intended.
That's crazy. Always racism.
It popped up on stream.
For the cafeteria.
And here's the gym. I think this side of the bleachers have been in like that since November of last year, ever since we had the election.
Damn.
Alright guys, I am making a speech. I have niggers.
Gang.
Can your knicker scream hear me? Can your knicker scream hear me?
Yes. It can hear you just fine, Connor.
Oh shit.
My mom's slapping my brother's ass, gang. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself. I'm gonna kill myself.
Percent of the shit on the server.
I'm gonna kill myself. God damn, alright, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that again, but over here we have the track for the Monster Truck Show this Saturday and Sunday. There's gonna be 2 shows, 1 each day. Lineup is Bad News Travels Fast, Virginia Giant, Culture Shock, and Crime Time. So 4 trucks.
Alright guys, I am the announcer here, bro, don't worry. Holy shit, that black guy is moving fast around third base! That black dude is really hustling! No pun intended.
What's this area?
The sports complex.
The anal area. Eli, what is this for?
I am your sports announcer.
This baseball stadium?
Eli,
what's it called?
This is a good stadium. I think if we had more space, it would have been way better. You would have had, like, grandstands all around.
But then it would have been like a fucking actual full-on stadium, like that, the Cooperstown Stadium.
Oh, I forgot. This is a double-A stadium. So it's a major. It isn't AAA. Just double-A, AAA.
So the buildings that completely got leveled out was the new dealership Fox built, and it lasted just a day. Got structure blocked and then demolished. Then
look at the lighting.
what's it called? The big game show building that Devin owned, that got leveled, and the building that Venomized owned that had my NASCAR paint shop and his little agency of aviation.
What this shit looks like. I swear it looks so good.
I wish I was able to see it on your end.
Here, I'm sending it to you right now.
On Snap?
No, on
I think my Minecraft is in my shed. Just normal Minecraft.
during the game, we attempt to keep the lights on, but during...
Like Roanoke. Imagine this. The best football team, Philadelphia Eagles, would host a football game there.
The Raccoon Bandits. I think, every time like the high school football stadium or football field like goes under like renovations, they play their games there.
I saw that sign. How do you change the outline color?
Um,
The text itself.
glow ink sack and dyes.
Oh. I have a nice sack.
Here's the Macy's that was once a place. It's no longer like open.
Why is the Macy's closed again? I forgot.
IRL, like some Macy's are going into bankruptcy and like closing, liquidating everything.
Show them
You know that most Macy's have
I did. I showed the one guy last night the whole mall.
The Toys R Us got moved to here, bro. This is a.
There's a 7-Eleven.
Sale on Hot Wheels.
There's a Toys R Us. Is the Toys R Us open?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rent a Center. Starbucks. Bath and Body Works.
Oh, you far behind. This is the memorabilia store that I haven't completed yet.
R.I.P. bro.
Baseball store. Shoe department Encore. I have in my local mall. Subway. Roanoke Motorsports merch store. Dick's Sporting Goods. And then it's Dick's, but we call it Dykes not to get reported. Raising Cane's. If you've had their secret sauce, it's good as shit. Victoria's Secret. A Lego store by Carson, Meow, Schools. Chick-fil-A. 420 store. What? Vacant storefront. Cooperstown supermarket in a mall. GameStop.
They're 5 for 38 pennies.
Abracadabra? Connor, come to me.
This is the only store I wanted from Carson was the Dab comic store.
Abracadabra.
What is the best part about Cooters? A, the food,
It is,
or B,
obviously.
employees.
Can you say my name, Meme Lord? My name is Mike
Cooter.
Like the store without the S. Say it.
Mike Cooter.
Did you just say Mike Cooter?
Yeah.
What the fuck? I can't believe he did that.
We all knew you do.
Eli, whenever you call the scammers together, I can't believe it.
Mike Cooter.
I think they caught on to that. Hello, sir, you are gay boners.
What the fuck? Shut up.
Holy shit, Eli, on my screen right now, you're that one of the ginger things.
My brother?
You're a female, and you have a gigantic forehead.
Oh god.
It goes back to next week.
Here's Fox's dealership that he had at the sports complex and then got removed. I know. I want to repurpose this land right here as a furniture store. A grand furniture outlet. Or not furniture outlet, grand furniture store. Ashley Home Store. Ashley Home Store.
Yeah, Eli, we should do half of that, like from here to here, and then in the rest of the spot we should build a Salvation Army for the poor people. For the celebs. The scum of the town.
We should put a suntan city here.
There's a big thing. What's the suntan city? The big thing over there.
Jungle District.
Whole third town, bro.
There's your Sacramento Platypus PC-12 that's been in the sky for 2 years.
Oh yeah, this 2-year-old plane that's been just flown right there.
Someone that's 98 years old.
Do I have both my airlines back, Eli, or does Devin want?
Devin owns it. I'm surprised the airline has not gone into bankruptcy.
I mean, if it goes into
surprised that the
bankruptcy,
airplane
I'll
didn't
buy
come
it.
down. Luckily, he wasn't on it because if he was, then the plane would go down instantly.
XX Outlaws,
Goes
Sword
diving to the
FX,
ground.
Evil Shadow, Six Jungle.
RR.
3 dudes living here? What the shit? Threesome every night.
Could I build like a Tesco? What's a Tesco? Let me look that up real quick. I got 4 people watching.
Real estate, Crob's house.
It's a retail company. Is this a gas station? What the fuck? Oh, he's definitely from Europe. We're in the United States. I'm sorry to inform you. Yeah, it's a UK supermarket.
Importation nation.
No, not a gas station.
Oh my god.
How to remove raw trap doors.
Is Tesco kind of like Costco?
No, no.
British.
Ask him where he's from in Europe.
He said UK supermarket. Or he said I'm in the UK. Oh. Connor said, where are you from in Europe?
UK.
Like what area?
Birmingham.
I'm gonna guess Birmingham.
It's alright, we don't have Walmarts, but could I like build a Walmart? Scotland. Oh, he lives in Scotland. Scotland forever. Hey, what's y'all's best airline? Have you ever flown before? I've heard of airlines like Logan Air from Scotland.
Whenever he joins the server, we're gonna make him get out of a Logan airplane.
I could build him a Logan Air aircraft. They use Embraer E145s. That's a daily aircraft at Roanoke. I'm just saying.
By any chance, do you like black people? It's just a simple question.
So from my understanding, he's a British kid. He's not the first of a British kid in our group. If he joins.
S4, is that you?
S4.
No,
Remember S4. OG days of 2.0.
He was Polish.
Remember the Rebel Casino?
I should have gassed him. Why did it get torn down again?
The last thing that was standing was the hotel rooms. It was apartments for a while. Then as soon as I moved out of my penthouse up there, I kind of just wanted it demolished.
I think that was the time in the housing thing. Oh, show him what happens when you pull out TNT.
Yeah, when you pull out TNT, by the way.
It does that.
Hold on. Wait a minute, it didn't clear my inventory. Alright, there we go. I was standing over here and it didn't clear my inventory. Hey, if you want to get on GTA with us in a couple minutes, hey, Connor, Fox, if y'all want to get on GTA, we can.
Well, yeah, I kind of want to get
on GTA?
That's what you do. I have full, but if it comes unfull, SSRB, FRP, pick 14 only, no invite.
No invite?
Chicago RP, add Quinn, 18 plus only, Anthony. It's 18 plus.
It sometimes doesn't let him join online.
This guy has 15 out of 16, 18-year-old plus people, so there was 18
yes.
Adults in there.
I'm not even near you. I don't even know what the hell you're doing. The hospital. Where'd you go anyways?
It's fantastic. You can brush my...
Oh, here's the ruins of the twin complex buildings, like the pillars and all that.
Boom! There goes your tower. Watch it crumble.
Yeah, we just have the pillars of it now.
On your who account?
Alright, so I'm gonna show him the automotive museum. It's pretty interesting. There's only a couple of display stuff. The guy in the stream. If you're not familiar with NASCAR, this is Richard Petty's Cup car, his 199th win Cup car. Pontiac Grand Prix from, I think, 1980 something. I don't know. I'll have to double check. And this is Connor's car. The car sponsored by U-Tool that he infamously crashed at the racetrack, caught fire, and he, quote-unquote, said, quote-unquote, jerked his meat while driving.
Oh, I remember that one. Sorry, a hot fan was in the stands. I had to... I was cranking it out.
Dude, we got 4 people still watching. One of them's me, one of them's the other guy, and one's Meme Lord. If anybody...
Nigger,
shut up. If anybody remembers the Killdozer, here it is.
Ask this guy if he's into gangster rap.
Are you into gangster rap from Connor, by the way?
What, like the song?
Gangster rap, like the song. Yeah, you're gay. You need.
He got
Fox
reported
left.
out of the party.
I'll see real quick if I can play GTA. Okay. Here we got Waffle House. This is where queso goes.
Tell him it's PS4 edition.
It's PS4 edition, not P5.
Oh wait, they can hear me, right?
Yes.
There is multiple black people currently invading the southern border of the United States known as illegal immigrants.
I'm probably, like, during construction of the new McDonald's, I was gonna have it to where there would be a riot against the protests in LA, like a peaceful protest.
Eli.
Hold on. Is Fox still in the game?
Oh god, it stinks. Oh god, it stinks.
What? Oh, the museum here? This is one of my favorite aviation museums that I've made on the server. No, there's multiple museums, and this is one of my favorites. I'm gonna go in. Yes, there's 2 aircraft hanging on the ceiling. Those are mods. This is the Vermont Airlines Flight 489 wreck. This wreck has been recreated about, I'd say, like 3 times. OG server, it was put on display. And then
it went over somebody's house.
It hit one of my old PS4 friends. Yeah, barcodes.
It took out his roof, blew out one because it flew into a bird.
No, one of the engines had the thrust reverser activated.
I forgot which one it was because I know there was one that flew into a bird and then there was one like that. And then it grazed the top of his house, spreading chunks all over. And then after that, it crashed into the ocean.
It crashed into the Cooperstown River. There were like maybe 10-15 bodies floating on the river surface. And there's the dialogue for the helper.
Oh, there's also a tiny plane crash in the mountain that both exploded.
It's the crater. It's still there after 2 years. Here's a prototype of the Eli jet.
Eli, you know a gigantic project that I think we should start?
What?
But it's going to take at least a while for all records. Like a museum with the entire history. Just like from the
Oh my god.
The OG server to the start of the new one to all of that.
And in that museum, it's a whole map of the fucking server.
Make sure there's like a place.
I'm on GTA Online, but I can't play it. Damn.
Make sure there's extra places. So like if you have any more to add. But it's gonna be a big ass building. Like, we need a lot of room.
Right, so this is the government experimental fighter, the Poison Arrow. IRL, it's a Hot Wheels diecast that I have. I have 2 of them, I think.
By the way, if it's so big that you have to destroy any of Devin's stuff, me and Fox are in for that.
Alright. Chicken butt. Of course, Fox, you said that. You stupid! Here is flight simulators. The only Eli Jet 200 flight simulator. And then an F-18 combat simulator. Got a Kit Fox 4 and a Piper Cherokee sitting up on the roof, hanging from the ceiling. And then this is Red Airlines Flight 407.
Oh, in the back.
Wait a minute.
Is this any you were black? No.
I just had to read that again. Alright, there's the information. You can play Minecraft trial. Yeah, it's an aviation museum. That's about it for the aviation museum. I forgot about the main artifact, or the main, what's it called? The main exhibit of the museum. I remember when I first closed the airport that was on this little island, it was this plane was parked at Connors Airport, which is now Naval Auxiliary Landing Field, Cooperstown. I griefed Connor and Bug. Remember? Remember?
Tell you guys that I'm gonna be gone for long. You gotta go looking for them. I'm gonna be gone for like 10-15 minutes.
Okay.
Well, tell me you're gone for the constant forever.
Yeah. I think. Not sure. No, you can't. You won't be able to. This is the runway for the airport. Pretty tiny, but not supposed to be big. And on the OG, or old version of the server, the terminal used to be like in this little corner right here. If I have a map of it still in Cooperstown, it's in my house. No, it's at the airport. No, I don't. Don't listen to Fox. He's a bit of a goober. He's kind of. Get that shit out of your speaker. Fucking like.
Certain type of Minecraft mod because you have like 2 airplanes on one of things.
Yeah, it's a mod pack.
Oh.
All right, here's Chester Island Airport. Yeah, the terminal was like that fucking big. It was not huge. It was just a small terminal. And there was a little boat that took them from this little island to main island, where the port is now, and has been there since.
Wait, Roanoke, are you able to fly the airplanes?
Yes.
Oh, cool.
Here's my airport, and then Connors Airport before it got shut down and renovated. Because it got turned into a naval training facility. There's still a helicopter there on the runway, or not runway, the helicopter pad.
What do you use a helicopter for?
Just like training and all that. It's been sitting there for 2 months. It's had engine issues. That's why it hasn't left.
Dang.
There's one runway light working at the airport. What the hell? Fucking frog just jumped. Yeah, all this area right here used to be parking for aircraft. There used to be parking here, and a shit ton of parking here, and a terminal used to go along here. If I remember correctly. Yep. The old tram system that ran from the international side of Cooperstown Airport to municipal. This is the old defunct tram system. You'd walk up these steps here, go right up into the terminal. That no longer exists. Hold on, I want to see where.
No one goes to this?
Yeah, it's just a naval place. It's owned by the United States Navy. The terminal went from, I think, in this general area, that's where the stairs are. It's like somewhere over there. Yeah, this area got heavily, like, redeveloped in the span of 3 days. And over here, I think on older saves of the server, there used to be an arena that sat here. These little buildings right here used to be the right side hallway, if you were facing it from this way, left, right side would be here. So this is the last thing of the Vermont Airlines Center. Who played that?
Most likely Connor.
Probably.
Never scroll on TikTok again, buddy.
And these fences right here have been here since the arena got demolished, like back in
what arena?
It was a small arena just like the Eli's Coliseum, but smaller capacity. It's called the Vermont Airlines Center, and it seated at least like maybe 5,000 people or 2,000 people. But the first event was going to be Hot Wheels Monster Trucks Live Glow Party, but then the arena, at the time, it rained so hard that the inflated roof fell in onto the floor of the arena and the arena itself, and the arena just never opened. It was a waste of money. It was about $15 million wasted. No, the event, the haulers weren't even there yet. The haulers were like maybe 3 hours away, because they were all the way in, if I remember correctly, they were all the way in New Jersey, and they were near Richmond. And that's when they got the call that the arena was damaged and the show was canceled. It was a short-lived arena.
Rest in peace to someone that got the tickets.
Like maybe it was almost a full sold-out show for being in a small little rural town. That's the reason why I got rid of it in the first place. It's in a small rural town that has one main road going through Main Street, and then a little divert road with a couple houses, a business, a little shopping center, and leads to the new airport. Turn that off. Alright, I'm gonna go on some old saves real quick, if y'all don't mind. Cause I wanna see when the arena was just like completely bulldozed. Never gonna take on that thing. I probably don't have a save from that time period, to be specific. If I could move and select the world. Are we killing him? Map gang mining. Project Earth. There's 5 people on that? Good lord. Oh my. Good lord. I need another double shot of whiskey. Dale's got a history. There's a party downtown near 5th Street. I'm going on to an older save of Cooperstown from like 2024, maybe close around the time when Iron Gate was constructed. I'm gonna go on this save real quick. See if Iron Gate's on here at all. Probably all the old saves from then are deleted because I cleared like some stuff, like some saves of Cooperstown that aren't used. I know. Ew. Bug. And who else is on Minecraft? Meme Lord, are you still watching the stream?
Yeah.
Alright. Turn that off, I could get copyrighted.
Yeah, bro.
They can't?
Yeah, bro.
They can't? Oh yeah. No, I'm not able to hear you. Bro, the take a tour of Cooperstown is a year old. I might have to do a part 2 or a new and updated version.
Scored a much-needed win. This week, American Airlines announced an order for hundreds of new jets, including up to 160 Boeing aircraft. Now, any deal this big is cause for celebration, but it's more the makeup of the deal and not the size that's the real news here. To the surprise of many,
you don't have an actual YouTube account?
7 MAX 10. Now, we all know that the MAX family is in disarray, but the MAX 10 variant has been especially problematic. It's now 5 years delayed, and a recent issue with its engine has pushed back certification even further. As a result, its direct rival has outsold it by a count of nearly 6-1. But with this new order, the MAX 10 is finally getting back into the wing column, and it's doing so with a massively influential airline.
Which cafe? Oh, this is when the Kmart was being built and renovated and updated and all that. And don't mess with anything. These are considered time capsules. Yeah, it was just the fucking frame of the building. Oh yeah, Iron Gate did not even exist. Oh my god. Yeah, where the middle school is where a Walmart used to sit. The high school was brand spanking new during the save.
Wow.
Why? Outdated. It's supposed to be an old style building.
Part 2.
Oh, he's gotta go. Oh, he's like 5 hours ahead of us, so yeah, that's why he's getting off. Oh my god, this is your furniture factory. Jeez.
What's that red building?
Hold on. Dude, I remember the Dairy Queen used to be this fucking small. Don't mess with anything. Oh my god, this is when the baseball stadium was not a thing. This is when Temp's business burnt down or caught fire that one day.
How did it catch fire?
If I remember the backstory, there was a light in this corner of the building that kept flickering, and the light bulb bursted and fire started spewing out and the building caught fire. Which boat? Oh yeah, the mini boat that was used for the research or the search rescue for that one Vermont Airlines plane crash. Yeah, your old house completely got bulldozed.
Why?
The police department wasn't here. It was still at the old one.
Why did Bro's house get bulldozed?
It wasn't used. I know. Briar's old house and Cards' old house used to be here. The British Airways Boeing 777 is... This was the plane that survived the longest until I got rid of it, and that one plane over there is the old... No, it's not. The plane over there, the Sacramento Airways Platypus PC-12, is the oldest plane on the server.
How old?
It's 2 years old this month. Yes. Oh, this is a Vermont Airlines, I think Boeing 767. Dumbass. Boeing 767, yeah, I was correct. When was that? Oh, that was Cool Killer. That's why I don't want him back on the server. He's a loser.
When was this map first, like, made? Like, first loaded in?
Like, are you meaning, like, what specific day? Or, like, hold on. 2.0 or first version of Cooperstown?
The first version.
December 27th, 2022. The Twin Complex. And then Hostile Mob's Cookie Palace was still here. Or the building. Don't break or add any blocks. It's a time capsule. There was actual seating. Is there mobs? It opens May 17th of 2026. It opens before Grand Theft Auto 6 drops.
What does?
How is it after? I thought I put it to May 17th. It is? I thought it was December, or not December, May 25th of next year.
Completely different. Yeah, the release date's completely different. It's May 30th of 2026.
Here's Eli's Coliseum in normal.
That's the Coliseum?
Yeah, that. I built it right after we demolished the old Cooperstown apartments.
What happened to the Cooperstown apartments?
The old one, it was made out of fucking. Well, I'll have to find the material again. It was made out of stone bricks. So it was very outdated and behind in technology. The building says, you know. The plane shop. And here is the back side of the Kmart. Eli's Diner. Yeah, this is the apartment building that Devin owns. And then modern day Lestown was in this big area. And the house that Phantom Boy owned. Oh no. This save is from August of last year. August 14th. And the tornado hit right in the back. Right in this general area. Right here.
The apartment that Outlaw owns.
Yeah. And this is Alex Xavier's house. This was Devin's. This was Devin's before it got demolished and turned into a Wawa. It probably was. The second runway for my airport was not there. It was just one single runway. I could go on much older saves if you want me to, Fox. Let me bet that up. I want to see if Chase City is here. Like the abandoned town. Me and Fox are exploring old saves of Cooperstown. And when we join them, don't mess with anything. These are time capsules. Oh yeah, Chase City was here.
So Eli, you're gonna take it out of us to build a museum?
And there's floating blocks. Floating unknown blocks.
Why was this city abandoned?
Because it just was.
It was The reason why this place was abandoned was because of, if I remember, in the 1980s or 70s, Cooperstown, known as Coopers, it was getting more popular than Chase City. That's why people started moving out of Chase City and going to Coopers. Or just Cooper. I think that it was either Cooper or Coopers. The Walter White van was far in the jungle. Or the forest. It was just called Cooper.
It was lost and stopped. That shit went. Goodbye.
Coordinates. I'm probably gonna hop on an older save in a minute.
How do you get in this save?
Bro, the land right here before the Roanoke Motorsports shop, team shop was here. Wait, what is this? Oh my god, this is Austin Dillon's Chevy Camaro that he fucking wrecked Joey Logano and Denny Hamlin for the win at Richmond last year. This is the exact car.
Eli, this is before I was picked. I could tell because my house in Elkton doesn't look like a goddamn honey hive. Oh, wait. Finally, the normal house on 4 Liberty Street that doesn't look like a goddamn Hello Neighbor piece of shit.
Margaret and Tom.
Still, the Kmart is like half built during this thing.
I know. Pastor Tim has nice thighs. Pastor Tim.
Some people say random things. Fuck, just when your house is a fortress, we can't mess with it. We got paranoid. No, if I spawned over there,
No, a little bit of the some stuff was kind of like forgot to be updated. I think this wasn't updated until like maybe November of last year.
Yeah, this is the 4th of July. ABC Liquor. It's new enough to have the DMV. Wait, we can. Oh, it's somewhere in the summer, I think. The Memorial Pool's open.
Yeah, I said this was the save from August 14th of last year.
Woo! Exactly.
The D-Day. Dude, the wooden bridge is still here.
Which one? The D-Day?
Yeah. Cooperstown Real Estate.
A quartz bridge?
Yeah. Cooperstown News. News. Foxy Gentlemen's Club. Oh, this is the OG building. The OG version of Foxy's Gentlemen's Club.
Eli, read the signs. It's not me. Read their dialogue.
Nah, I'm good. The old pawn shop used to stay here. Pretty ass, in my opinion.
Give me a BJ.
Gang.
Alright, fine, sir.
Oh, and the Eli Jet was still here. But this time...
This beauty. But it's for sale. Eli, yeah, this is...
It was for sale until it burnt down.
Unfortunately. I like this house though. It was a nice little addition. I like the layout of it though. If I get more land, I might rebuild this. Oh, fuck! You remember our underground tunnel? It's in this save.
Yeah, and I got rid of it because it kind of looked hideous. There's no trace of the tunnel on current saves.
Yeah, cause like, fuck, go to your house. I'm gonna go to mine. Fuck, go to your house.
And there's just a random lone villager just strolling on the beach or the riverbank.
Oh shit! Oh, it wasn't done yet. It it left into a cave.
And Fox's house, like his old one, like just got demolished.
This was Cards' tunnel.
Alright.
Wait, Eli, what old house did you have?
The first rich district house.
Oh, that one?
Yes. That still has a template, like a prototype chair.
Eli Raptor was here, but wait, Eli, the funny, oh no, the NPC's are in this house. I'm pretty sure it's the escort house. Yeah, it's down there it is. It's not fully complete though.
The little theme park that Fox had near the airport is here.
Was this free? Was this before or after F4? Because it was cars.
After, like way after. He's gonna join. Hey, Connor, remember when Temp's building caught fire? Yeah. I think this is right after. Yeah, it's still there. Is it empty and hollowed out?
No, not yet.
So this must have been like pre-December. Yeah, this had to be like before December. Oh no, everything is empty. There's like nothing in here.
2 chairs. You got 2 chairs.
I know, and then I had like a little safe.
Wait, I don't think the basement's empty because I know what's in the basement.
Yeah.
Oh no, the vibrator collection isn't there.
I moved out after the house was built. Yeah, after my new one.
This thing? The pit? You're on risk?
Yeah, it's still here on the current save of Cooperstown.
Yeah, I'm pretty. The redstone peanut.
Yeah, Cards' stash is somewhere in here.
Spongeville.
There it is. Cards and Cool's BS. So, hey, I don't recommend joining because we're not on the current save of Cooperstown. I need him to join the party so I could talk to him normally. What?
You left me in the tunnel. What shit is this? Is this like a house front that you had here?
What? Where?
Over here.
Oh no, this was inside Fox's furniture store. This was like a decoration for like chairs to be put here.
Oh, you mean that big ass furniture store that?
Yeah, it's still here on this save. Carson's house, before the road was put up, it was connected to his house.
Whose house is it? DJ Snow?
Yeah, and then it got demolished because Fox didn't finish it.
He had it fully done. He just didn't finish it. Is this house still here? This old one where this random guy just joined, built it, and stopped?
That house with that looked funny as shit. Yes.
Eli, what about this tiny one? Wasn't this Freezy's first house?
No, Freezy's first house was in Elkton. This is I think either. I don't remember their names. I met them on GTA though. Either.
Dark Poison's friend, I think.
Yeah, one of those. One of his friends or him. Alright, y'all want to hop on an older save of Cooperstown?
Wait. It's before the Dairy Queen remaster, I would say. And Temp's little queer doc thing. It's before Cowboy.
Like I said, we're not on a current save of Cooperstown. We're on a very older save. Oh my god, I'm just stretching. He just went AFK gang. Alright, what? Just be quiet, gang. And some of the older saves of Cooperstown is gonna have so much memories. Yes.
Are you on a different save yet?
I just like got off the server. Alright. This guy bought the biggest plane in GTA 5. Oh, this reel is over 3 years old. No, let me go to my liked videos. Let's see when this was. January of 22? Damn. Just January of 2022 does not feel like that long ago. I don't know, should I go on a save from July of 24 or bet that up? Survival map. Oh my god.
Let's see, a May one, May, April, or,
We're going way back in time. Shut up.
back to the past.
Back to the fort. Don't send party invite all this into stream. Bruh.
I feel fucking urinate in mouth.
You're fucking weird.
I ask these questions to everybody. You're fucking weird.
No.
Questions to everybody. You're fucking weird.
I don't know why this guy like won't join the party. I'm assuming he's like scared to like talk to us because we're like teenagers. I mean, we got Bug. He's like the closest to being a little fucking kid.
Why is it survival?
What? I don't know. Hold on, I just loaded into the damn server.
I'm about to break a block, bro. Oh, wait, no, we don't have to. And that voice crack goes wild out.
I can't join. I have parental controls where you have them. I don't have parental controls, but I think you do. Just saying. What? This is OG. Before it got turned into like a torture chamber for like criminals. Spongeville!
Oh shit, alright. I'm all the way up on the goddamn mountain. What is this shit? Oh, this is the shop that was getting burned. Wait,
Default game mode.
It's me? Oh, dude, don't do that.
I literally just put y'all in creative.
I was able to put myself in.
Cause he had operator. Bro, you're in operator, you fucking idiot. Get.
Dumbass.
Bro, the Cooperstown bank had the fucking gold
penis.
stuff.
The penis.
Is this still the old Cooperstown?
Cock.
This is OG of OG Cooperstown.
Someone took a few bites out of my cock, yo. Someone took a few bites out of my
Oh,
cock.
this is when Sly Mountain had stores on it and businesses.
When was this one made?
2023, basically beginning days.
Hey, mind my hiccups, by the way.
Fox, our house was here, the one in the mountain, me and Cards or someone's house.
That was, I think, you and Cards. Oh, this is when the Redstone Penis was like halfway destroyed.
Wait, how old is this place? Right here, yo. We must have went far back.
I think
We went to like, I think, September or August of 2023.
base is it? Try to destroy something. I'm in someone's base. Wait, it leads to...
Yeah, this big crater in the side of the mountain is your house. And then Cards is like, I think this was Briar's place out in the mountains.
I don't know who built this shit, cause, wait, fuck, this just goes up to a random hole in the ground. So somebody dug into the ground here, made this. It's not a house. It's just
to
a
say
secret
your live
underground
stream
cave.
is delayed, or is it for me?
It's a secret.
I remember when you, Connor, I remember when you went on vacation, you told me to build the courthouse and a bank, and I did it all by myself.
Dang.
Yeah, I'm like, Eli, I'm gonna be gone for a week. Can you build the courthouse and bank?
Is the bigger one the courthouse and the smaller one the bank?
Eli,
This is the bank, and this is the courthouse and police station.
Go to the courthouse. We need to bring back this layout. It was way better.
I'm at the courthouse.
Are you inside of it?
Yes.
Are you a spectator?
This type of, like, courtroom?
Yeah, we need to bring something like this back.
I mean, for our 2-year anniversary, maybe we could do this. Do this for, like, maybe 2 months. Like, throw it back to the OG courtroom.
Have you ever
No, I'm just saying it looks way better. Not just throw it back.
Specifically,
bring it back to it. Illegal vault, YG Trev God, and Eli, can you open chests? It's wrong when you open chests.
Just don't open anything. I'm just saying. Abracadabra. I think this is a laggy version of Cooperstown. Oh my god, my old house. Before my Cherry Blossom house. And house on Liberty Street.
Oh, whose house is this? Is this Case Thomas's, like the all glass shit?
Looks like the AMP
Yeah.
house.
Bro, we got Spongeville.
American Plains money.
Fire station.
N448C.
That's a registration for an aircraft. Here's a flight simulator. A cockpit of an Amazon Air.
Cooper sub.
I didn't know this would be a laggy version of Cooperstown. Actually, technically, I know that it's a laggy version because there's 3 big-ass hangars here in modern day that isn't here. It's a FedEx. It's a FedEx Boeing 757 that had a bird strike on landing, and the cockpit glass had to be replaced, and the left engine had to be removed and repaired. If I remember, it's in. Oh my god, the fucking cockpit glass in the engine's in here.
Another voice crack.
Shut up. Fuck you. Kill yourself.
Eli, there's
Sacramento Airways hangar. What hangar is this?
I like
Roanoke Spotting. Temporary investigation room by the FAA. What hangar is this? Vermont Airlines.
Eli,
Empty.
Eli, this is so old. It has the Cessna crash in the mountains.
And it has a radar dish. Oh, this is when Monster Trucks with a Z tour visited Cooperstown Stadium. Let's look at the track.
Is it actually
oh my god!
Monster Trucks and then a Z at the end?
Monster Trucks with a Z. Just Monster Trucks Z. This is Monster Trucks with a Z tour at Cooperstown Stadium.
The worst monster truck tour ever.
This was like the first monster truck tour to come to Cooperstown. And this is the private VIP section. They get a fucking...
We got Lil Bomber. We got Tyrone the Terrible. We got General Lee.
A bar.
We got sponsored by Cooper Sub, Ballistic, Lawyer,
Bless you.
Female, Country Boy, Beach Bum, thank you, man, and Hang Loose.
Wait, Roanoke, specifically, how was that Monster Trucks event? Or whatever.
I don't know who won. I think the event. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. I think the event. I think the event results is lost to media. Look at the dirt. Look at the terrain. What did we use? And all of his stuff is still there. I don't know. Bro, these banners were in the stadium until their big renovation.
This is Cookiller's PC place. Oh yeah, you have to break blocks to get in. They won't let me open doors.
So the wall panel decorations is just the Ukraine flag?
Yeah, that's the colors for the tour. Blue and yellow. This thing had like so many floors. I remember when this place became abandoned.
What was the place meant to
Oh my god! Whoa! I completely forgot about this. There's like skyscrapers. Like the first skyscrapers in the server are right here, besides that.
What was the place meant to be before it was abandoned?
I'm leaving this one.
This? Like, what do you mean, abandoned?
Like, you remember that one place was abandoned. You said, well, what was that meant to be?
What are you talking about? What does it look like?
Wait, Eli, what date was that?
What do you mean, Connor?
Or what day was that set at?
I don't remember. This was like 2023.
Big skyscraper.
That's not even a skyscraper. I'll try. Dude, I remember Crazy's Land was here, and this is where the Walmart sits today. And my airport sits in this general land area. Cooperstown Motor Speedway. This is the first variation of it. No backstretch. No temporary grandstands here. No backstretch. No Hooters. Nothing. Just front grandstands. Yeah, sadly. VIP only. Enter, not VIP. Ticket $10.
Does it only host NASCAR events, or is it like sprint cars as well?
I think every event. Dude, this is the original front lobby of the Speedway. Dude, it is so outdated. Spongeville and Cooper Sub.
Your Speedway, does it only host NASCAR?
Speedway's too small. It don't host NASCAR.
Oh, then what does it host?
Not sprint cars. Modifieds, exhibition races, monster truck events, etc., etc. What submarine is this one? Cooper Sub, Virginia.
Tour of the monster truck events.
Mainly low budget ones.
You wanna know who it's hosted by?
Who?
Give them an F and you hate them.
Fags.
No.
And who?
No, buddy, no.
A person.
I honestly don't know.
F.A.
Phantasma Wrecker?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wait, is this the cave room with all the Cooper Sub stuff?
He was like, oh yeah, come on, let's run the one. And I'm like, alright, and I just put him on the shirt.
Yeah, that cave is the Cooper Sub stuff. That's pre-Cooper Sub incident.
The Cooper submarine incident?
The Cooper submarine incident, the Sacramento submarine.
What happened?
I'm in. I hope you know, we are not, this is a very, very old save of Cooperstown. And there's a fire happening. Do not send party invite. I didn't send a party invite. I'm just saying that this is a very, very older save of Cooperstown. It is not an up-to-date standard, or not up-to-date server. And plus, it's laggy. Oh my God, Briar's old house with just the front like area. I think his house got bulldozed, and then the land just sat vacant, or he didn't finish his house. So, what?
Finish his house.
Yeah, but it's only the front porch of the house.
Yeah, not so. Like, two things live on.
Alright, as soon as I am able to get the hell out, I'm going to hop on current save Cooperstown. And Connor, when I join, could you show the guy, like, you know, what to do and what not to do? Alright, I'm gonna restart my Minecraft.